gonna take you back to his desk to play the shitty games in his desk he'd rather have.
Atari, from the golden age of history. A magical time when there was no internet, no cell net, just electronic video games. Yes, the golden ages. Life was simple. Atari was the prime innovator in video arcades, home computers, and home video game consoles, and home video arcades, and home. Following the video game crash of 1983 and 84, Nintendo and Sega would rise from the ashes. Atari threw their hat in the ring again with the 7800. This one dissolved all the 5200s. Afterwards, Atari stopped naming their consoles. The Atari was the first handheld console that was in color. But it was so bad that started a little trend I like to call the bit wars. Nobody ever talked about bit. All I want is what's that? I don't know. The bit wars brought down our sense of numbers to math. People began to care more about the graphics and less about the game. It was to the point that some people even touched it. But in 1993, one console would come along to remind us. It was the Atari Jaguar, and it was announced as the first game system. We were like, damn, that's like games, and even the official advertising slogan said, damn. But beyond its vicious exterior and rotating sex cube on the startup screen, it had little to offer. Gamers who were sucked in found games and graphics. The controllers were controlled. The cartridges don't have end labels, so I had to make my own. Seriously, is there I guess instead to have these weird handles. What, do I really need that extra grip? Oh God, I can't get the game out. Okay, I really need that. But before I can review any games, we need to discuss the games. This is Sonic the Hedgehog. Now, without criticizing the game, it's a typical side-scroller, but look at it. The graphics don't look any better than Zool 2, and that was 16-bit. So I've given you a little history of Atari and how it tried to lose in the bit wars. Now that we got that out of the way, check in for part 2, and we'll actually do something